this is the last thing we're gonna do here, and this is optional. We got our take for 99 cents, and by the way, we just wrapped up, those predictions for today. We still got a couple more on another show. We're gonna do our take for 99, and for those of y'all that don't know, we give you a take in all the sports that's currently in our minds, and we just get to fire it off. It could be anything, okay? And we are allowed to respond to anybody's take with the option of, response clause, which is like about 1 minute. And yeah, so it's optional. If y'all don't want to do it, feel free. If y'all want to respond to somebody instead, it's up to you. But I want to go because there's a take that I want to fire off right now. Okay, and it has to do with Jonathan Taylor. When you look at Miami and Miami's professional leagues right now, we talk about the Miami Heat, we talk about the Miami Dolphins. They are trying to make big splash moves for superstar talent or star talent, however you want to slice it and dice it. And Miami Heat is clearly on their pursuit of Damian Lillard right now, trying to get him from, the Blazers. After the Blazers, he requested a trade, Dame, and Miami went to the finals, lost to the Nuggets. They are trying to re-up on Dame and some talent. The Dolphins was trying to get Jonathan Taylor before the deadline today. It was a failed pursuit, and it didn't happen. It still can happen in October before the actual NFL deadline, not the personal deadline. The NFL deadline yet to be seen. However, let's make this very clear. These teams should not do trades just for the sake of trading. Okay? There's a report that came out today by Adam Schefter that the Indianapolis Colts asked for Jalen Waddle in a potential deal involving Jonathan Taylor. Are we mad? I mean, they got a young rookie quarterback in AR-15. You're losing a talent, you might as well give him some talent, right? If I'm losing Jonathan Taylor, I need to bring back talent. Nobody should think that he's on drugs. Jim Irsay, now don't get me wrong, Jim Irsay is a low life, drunk. Okay, that's why I really think he be on drugs, because the stuff he be saying be out of left field. Anytime this guy open his mouth, we got to duck for cover. His PR manager especially. But that's another topic for another day. I don't have a problem with him asking for Jalen Waddle. Okay, I don't have a problem with the Trailblazers not biting in to the Miami Heat's demands. Clearly, the Trailblazers have said, I don't want Tyler Hero. Stop pushing Tyler Hero in their face. They don't want the guy. Y'all just gave this guy a 4-year, $120 million deal. They don't want that guy. So no, I don't have an issue. You don't do trades just to make trades. Okay, clearly there's a different type of leverage here. Dame has more leverage than Jonathan Taylor, being that he's in the NBA. Players have more leverage than the players in the National Football League do. So I expect Dame to get his way of being traded, but that don't mean the Blazers have to trade him now. If anything, ask for a Bam Adebayo, right? If I'm trading Dame, I want Bam Adebayo back, right? Because I'm going to possibly lose Nurkic. I don't want Nurkic, right? So I want a center to fill that void. I want Bam. Why am I just going to supply you with a great player so y'all can go win chips? So you can have this big three and Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Dame while I suck. Nah, I want Bam, okay? And with the Colts, I want Jalen Waddle. So no, I don't have an issue. Listen, I don't like Jim Irsay, but I don't have an issue with him asking for Jalen Waddle and not doing a trade. And I don't have an issue if the Blazers say, you know what? I'm not trading Dame until the actual NBA deadline, and we could get that figured out. So that's my take for 99 cents. Don't trade just to trade.
I like that take a lot. Oh, I see the ACs in the building. Shout out to the AC. Assistant coaches in the mix. Real quick, I just want to comment on that. Then I'm gonna take and go for my 99. I think it was interesting that Irsay asked for Waddle plus more for Jonathan Taylor, but doesn't want to pay him. It just seems crazy that the market for running backs are so low. They can't ask for a certain amount of money, but then when you trade, people want them, and they ask for the trade value. They're asking for wide receiver 2s, wide receiver 1s. They're asking for huge compensation for draft picks. So if this value is so damn high, why are you struggling to pay these guys? Why are these running backs not being paid if the value is so damn high? Makes zero sense to me, and that's something that needs to be fixed immediately.
It's called business, It's unfortunate. It's a messed up business, but that's just how it is. I agree with you 1000%. Like, these guys, you valuing this guy for a first round pick, but yeah, you don't want to pay him.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they listen, man. The NFL getting away with murder. Like I said though, and I'm done, is what I mean, right? And I don't like this Jonathan Taylor situation. I think it's too messy when you have a rookie head coach and Steichen, and you have a rookie quarterback, you're ushering in that. I don't think it's a good PR move. I think it's a very big distraction, and it could foil the development of AR-15. And I get that. But, in regards to the trade, I don't mind him bargaining high. I understand this comment. Yes, I understand. I would not trade Jalen Waddle for JT, respectfully, especially when you look at the value of the wide receiver position compared to the value of the running back position. I get it, 100%. But from Jim Irsay's perspective, with a young rookie quarterback, I'm subtracting a talent that he could fall back on, and I should be adding a talent that can help him today, and Jalen Waddle will be that guy. I have no issue with it. And I don't have an issue with the Blazers, not trading Dame, because why are you shoving Tyler Hero to me? Why? I don't want him. I made it clear. I'm just going to accept it. Nah, I'll wait to the deadline and see if there's any other bidders for Dame, and whatever package I deem to be the best package, I'll accept. And if it doesn't happen and the Miami Heat are outbidding the Miami Heat to the deadline, then whatever they have is what I take. I don't got to make the trade today.
Hey, listen, we got some hot takes here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. 99 Pod. Listen, my take for 99 is that the Commanders will have a better year than the Dallas Cowboys. This is a take that I've been pondering for a while now, but after seeing what the Dallas Cowboys are going for right now, Tony Pollard come back from a broken leg. They're losing their offensive coordinator and Kellen Moore. We don't know what to expect or not expect from Dak Prescott. We don't know what to expect from Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb. We don't know what to expect. One thing we do know is that they have an elite defense, but that offense is slacking behind them. We don't know what's going to happen over there in Dallas. One thing about the Commanders is we have a lot of unknowns. Eric Bieniemy, does he change the offense that was once ran by Ron Rivera and co? Is Sam Howell, who Eric Bieniemy said he is? Does the talent that the Commanders have, are they going to showcase their abilities with Eric Bieniemy? Is he going to bring the best out of him or the worst out of them? I don't know. I just know they have so much talent over there in Washington that I think is going to demoralize that NFC East, because they're not expecting them to do anything besides be in last place. And I think that's something that's going to really change narratives. I think the Commanders have a lot of talent. If Howell is even a fraction of what Eric Bieniemy is quoting that he is in these pressers in his preseason, then the NFC East has a rude awakening, because that's a team that's literally just an average Joe quarterback away from being something. Just a quarterback to make the simple throws, the checkdowns, just somebody just to give it to the talent on that team, the playmakers on that team. The Commanders have everything. They have defensive players. They have a line. They have corners. They have receivers. They have tight ends. They have running backs. They are missing that quarterback. And we will see if Sam Howell is that guy. But right now, I know one thing. Dak Prescott is not that guy. And I say that with confidence. And I see how the Dallas Cowboys are going to go into this season and how the Commanders can possibly upset them by going higher in the standings. So that is my take for 99 cents.
I like that. I like that take a lot. I don't know who I'm going to rank the Cowboys. We haven't covered that division yet, so I'm still trying to navigate through that, and I have to look, extensively to figure out how I'm going to rank them. But I like to take a lot. I think Washington is being vastly underrated right now. They have so many weapons on this team, and their defense is sneakily a good defense on paper. My guy Chase Young is coming back along with the guys that they have on that defensive side of the ball. I think they could play good complementary football. The only issue they had was quarterback. And when we talk about the best divisions in football, of course, you ask anybody who's watching the league, they're going to say the North and the East of the AFC, two best. But I think we need to add the NFC East to that category, because I could see 3 teams getting into the playoffs from that division. And the 4th team is going to be an odd team out that's probably going to be good to other teams that they're going to play. So I like that take a lot. I dig it.
All right. Oh, I'm about to say my 99 pod before I go. I'm gonna give you something that nobody probably haven't talked about yet, but I'm gonna tell you that a dark horse team that I'm looking at this season in the NFL is the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are going to shock a lot of people. That energy in that locker room looks like it is at complete peace. All these past few years, you don't know what's going to happen during the off season. He getting traded. Aaron Rodgers getting traded. He leaving. He staying. He coming. He going. As a coach, I understand Aaron Rodgers wants whatever he wants because he has the right to choose he won't. But as a coach, you have to deal with that every single off season. stalls your preparation for the season, knowing you don't know what this guy gonna do. Now he's going to the Jets training camps. Now he's in practice all the time with the Jets. He looks happy. At the end of the day, whichever way they need to go, I think this was the perfect situation. It was a great breakup. Like, in life, you don't like breakups, but breakups, this is a perfect breakup. Aaron Rodgers happy where he at. I'm quite sure that whole building of the Green Bay Packers organization is happy that he's gone now after all the headache and pain and suffering, because you just don't know what was going to happen. The Green Bay Packers have a really good defense, and they'll have to hear about the bickering and complaining from Aaron Rodgers. I think they have a top 10 defense. I might be wrong, but I know it's somewhere top 10 somewhere. They had a really good defense, and they added pieces. Now that you have a guy like Jordan Love, like the Green Bay Packers have gotten lucky because of the fact they had Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and they go to Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for quite a while before he had a chance to get out there and play. I think with a young team, the nucleus, the group, they just look like they just happy. Like their whole energy, that whole aura watching them play just looks different. Like it just feels different. And everybody crown Detroit Lions or the Vikings in the NFC North. I'm coming here to tell you raw thoughts now. With this energy, Matt LaFleur looks happy. The energy of the organization looks happy. The Green Bay Packers will win the NFC North. And that's my raw thoughts, and I'm dropping it.
Listen, man. Bravo. This guy, Ryan Jones, you got the crown tonight, man. Now, I mean, I got to respectfully, bro, because I was literally on the toilet today. I understand maybe too much information, but I was on the toilet today. And I was looking at the North. And I said to myself, you know what, man? I am feeling something with this Packers team. And you called it. It's peace. That was a word I was looking for the whole entire time. They look peaceful. They seem to play and gravitate to love in ways that I had, barely seen with Rodgers as of late. Rodgers was calling out the receivers when his behind didn't show up to OTAs, and he want to call them out because they don't want to route properly, but yet you ain't showed up, when it was supposed to show up. Right, and it messed up with the chemistry. Rodgers was his own man, and the team was a team. Now Jordan Love is grown into the fabric of the culture of the team, and they're gravitating to Jordan Love, and he's making plays. He had a very impressive preseason. He has that factor, and most importantly, he's displaying confidence right now. And if there's any defense in this division that I trust, it's the Packers defense. So listen, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Bravo, you did a good job today, bro. I gotta keep you right, man. That's a fact. I like the Packers right now. Division is tough though. I don't know who I'm picking to win it, but
real quick, I think it's actually the Packers could, when we have that discussion down the road, they're closer to winning that division than people think.
That's what I was telling people.
It's a lot closer than people believe. There's a lot of issues with Detroit with their suspensions and their gambling habits. The Vikings, we don't know what the hell they expect with them. With their removal of Dalvin Cook, we don't know what their running game is going to be like. Their defense has been subpar to say the least, especially when they're losing a couple guys, especially the offensive line. They can't protect Kirk Cousins to save their life, especially watching that Netflix series Quarterbacks, talking about Kirk Cousins can't open doors and he's in pain every week by week. His ribs hurt. Like that's just ridiculous. You got to get that man protection. Makes zero sense. He's getting hit like that on a day-to-day basis. It's a lot closer than people think. I think it all depends on what Jordan Love does. We know that he has some type of game because the Packers wouldn't keep him this long if he didn't. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does on his football field. I think everyone is just waiting to see what he's capable of doing. So we don't know if it's love season or if it's hate season, because right now that Packers team has what it takes, or has the necessary tools to take away that division from the Vikings. It just will then. Please like and subscribe for all the up-to-date content. You've been slinging shows left and right, slinging content left and right. Please don't miss anything. If you do, like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question, something you may want to answer, something you may have. All ideas are great ideas. Nothing's a dumb question.